Perhaps some of you guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls will know when you were growing up at that time that your grandma and your granddad were kind to you. Perhaps you'll know that when they were growing up that time, say for example, your grandma and granddad have a son or a daughter, then or their real dad or their real mum split up, and you get a stepmom or a stepdad, and your stepdad is not very nice to his son, and then he beats him all the time, does the same to his wife, does the same to your mum, and then you know what the real picture is. You know and you understand that they were making the damage for him, and he has a brother as well, and his brother was upsetting him and beating him up when he was younger, and then bringing the blame back onto him, saying that he was the problem. He was beating me up and upsetting me and bullying me, even though the person that was doing the bullying was his other brother, was bullying him with his stepdad, which is his granddad, and not his real dad. And say you had a mom, and with your mom was your grandma, and they were making her upset just to get the house or get the money. Say for example, you know what I mean? And then they start blaming it on you and saying that you're the problem, you made us split up and all this rubbish and scenario, which we know is not true, not the real answer and the real question. They're putting the blame onto you to make them feel good, to make them feel better than themselves. Even though, why should you associate with these people? Why should you mix with these people? I'm sure you guys and girls, and ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, have had an experience like this before, and you never really spoke about it. You've been scared to not talk about it, or you reckon it's going to destroy relationships. No, it's not. Distance yourself from these people. They're not worth your time or your effort. You try and be nice to them and happy and make laughs and make jokes with them, especially I know that you're family, but sometimes your family don't care. Why should you associate with these people? Well, they can make you doolally, they can make you angry and make you upset and make you want to do things to yourself. They're only pretending to care. Some family do this to you just to get information, or they just don't care. And they're very nice to their friends and their family that are around them, but when it's with you, they target you and they tell you to do things like tidy your place or keep it clean, or they won't do any favours for you. It's called blackmail. And I'm sure you guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen have been through this before. You try and please them and try and make them as happy as they can, just to be in your presence, and nothing's never enough for them. They're always miserable, they're always angry, never happy. And they sort of turn on you for several years, and you move away, go to children's homes, foster care, try and make a family there, they try and help you and be around you and be nice to you. You know what I mean? Some people go home, some people don't. They're self-centered, some people, and you think you're the problem. They've got an illness, they've got a problem, so they blame it on you and make you look stupid. And your people around you and your friends around you saying he's the problem when you're not the problem. You're cleverer than them and nicer than them, and they can't get it or understand it. And let's see how long I'm on the phone for. So after talking a bit in anger and sounding a bit in anger, and then you go to the graveyard and you see your family there and you explain to them, I know the real story, I know the real truth, I know what happened that night or that day when you died or when you left. For example, imagine if you had a family member that's beating up your other family member and he's not here and is not around anymore. You say at a gravestone, I know what happened that day, but don't tell anyone. I know, for example, what happened. Between me and you is a secret I know. They tried to make you doolally, make you crazy, put you in a home. I know the real truth. It's all up there. But some people say they don't know how to know the real truth, or it's just all in your imagination. They try to take you off course, but they think they're cleverer than me. They're not. They're stupid. You know, let them think what they like, is what I say. You know the real truth about all this. But anyway, you better tell me how it feels. I mean, I'm a nice guy and I'm an intelligent guy, and some people get jealous, and that's why they bully you and say horrible things about you to other people, because they can't understand you and the way you are. The whole world can be crazy, I know, the thing is, why do they do this? Because they get a thrill out of it. They think it's fun to upset another person. It gives them power, which it's not, because some people know what's really going on and don't catch on to what they know. You know, they think they're clever, let them think they're clever. They're not as clever as me, but, you know, I just thought I'd do a video and explain how some people are, and you probably feel the same way. You're not the problem, they're the problem. They want to keep playing mind games with you. Let them play it. But I know the real truth. You can make better friends and nicer people to be around than spending time with your family like that. Some people probably don't see the signs, but I do. But anyway, thank you for joining me, and I better go and make the rest of this bed, as you can see. I've been trying to make the bed. And that needs washing, obviously. I better go. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy, peace.